Welcome back. This is your last lesson in becoming a complete software tester, and we'll highlight a few tips and tricks that will come in handy for you. It's better to know about these than not. And the first piece of advice comes from Anna.
Hi all, I am pleased you have come this far, so let's begin. The first tip is probably the most important one I can give you. And it's only one word. Listen. It's a great skill to have. Remember, you only have one mouth, but you have two ears. So use them well. If you learn to do this, then you will learn quickly and gain your colleagues' respect. If you are a good listener, there are also times when you have to speak out or ask questions. For example, you will find yourself in a meeting discussing some business requirements, and you may think you are the only person in the room who doesn't fully understand them. The chances are that others are thinking the same thing, so when you ask your questions, they are glad you are there, and it shows that you were listening. If you don't fully understand the requirements or design documents, then your test cases will not be as good as you might think. The next guest with a useful tip will be Charlie, our security consultant.
Thanks, Anna. That was some useful advice there. It's important to keep up to date with the latest developments. The IT world is barely recognizable from the one that existed when I took my first steps into this industry. If you're working as an employee for a company, take all the training you can get. It will help you to keep up with the latest developments and make new contacts in the industry. Your ability to network with others will pay dividends in the long term, as you often meet the same people when trying to get a promotion or even move to a different project or company. If you are self-employed, then make sure you are familiar with IT updates and developments, as it's so easy to get left behind. Many online forums and videos will help you to do this, but you will likely have to pay to go on some specialist courses. Thanks for listening. And now it's Laura's turn to offer up some advice.
Hi, Charlie. That sounds like good advice. Now I would like to make a brief point about knowing when to compromise and when to push your views. The pressure to deliver software benefits is much higher than it used to be, so you need to be flexible in your approach, but maybe not this much. Knowing when to compromise is a matter of judgment. When or if you are asked to reduce the test scope, you should inform the project manager or test manager of the risks involved. At the end of the day, the decision is usually taken out of your hands. However, good test managers or project managers will take your observations into account. This is what risk-based testing is all about, and sometimes it goes too far. You are probably aware of the recent worldwide issue that caused thousands of flights and hospital appointments to be canceled. This also caused big problems to thousands of businesses, all because of a small security upgrade that wasn't properly tested. This was a classic case of the testing being inadequate. Sometimes there are people in a position of power who see testing as a hindrance, and you can almost guarantee they will make excuses when there are serious issues. It's highly likely these managers ignored calls for more thorough testing, and they will probably be looking for new jobs now. So speak out if you see a serious risk that is not being addressed. Just to reassure you, these events are rare, and I have found that most project and test managers are willing to listen. I hope this helped, and I will now hand you back to Tony.
Thanks, Laura. And thanks to Anna and Charlie for their contributions. It's all useful advice. We are now at the end of this course. Give yourself a big pat on the back, because you should now have enough knowledge to get you through that first test analyst job interview. If you are already working as a tester, then I hope there are some aspects of this course that you can carry away and use in your current role. If you are ready to progress your career even further, the next stage is to look at my complete test manager course, which should be available in November 2024. Watch this space, and good luck with your testing career. I hope you enjoyed the free Complete Software Tester course. If there's anything else you think we should include, just pop an email to us and we'll try to include it. Don't forget to like this video. It doesn't cost you anything. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, Please do this so we can keep creating free content for you. Thanks for joining us on this test adventure.